Hey y'all, happy Friday. How is everybody doing? I'm so glad to see you. It's a wonderful day. All right. Listen, I'm glad y'all made it. I'm glad I made it. Yesterday was a little tough, but today it's looking a whole lot better. I hope y'all having a better day too. Y'all, please hit the like button as you come in the door. You know we got updates. You know we got funny papers. And some of y'all know we got prayer line after we get up off of here. Uh-huh. And you know who you are. Don't make me come looking for you. Okay? But how y'all doing? Oh man, please hit the like button. Let me greet everybody. I want to greet everybody and see how y'all are doing and at least say hello and all that good stuff. Let me get into it real quick. Let me see who up in here. Queen Mermaid. She said them funny papers time coming up. They are. They are. Hey, my Kia Cocoa Pop. I'm glad you made it. I'm gonna do my best to keep you laughing. Hey, Dora. Nacho Twins mama. How you doing, girl? I'm glad you up in here with us. Glad you had a minute for your sisters. I appreciate it. I really, truly do. I truly do. Who else is up in here? Who I miss? Uh-oh, Deandra O'Neill, how you doing? Miss Sparkle, hey sis Leslie, how are you? Alita, happy Friday. Hey Maybelline, how you doing, sister? Good to see you. Queen Me, I love it. I love it. Patricia Robinson, how you doing this Friday, girl? Good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. Hope you're doing well. All that good stuff, Miss Kaiser. So say you voting for a dance party tonight. Well, you just might get it. Okay. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we ain't up in Club Crown on Twitch doing what we do. Hey, Lala Chanel, how you doing? What up, DV? Happy Friday to you. We got Delicia Dismute holding us down in Twitch. Listen, if you got two devices, two browsers, or two apps, please stream in both. Please hold us down. Jackie Gaines, how you doing, girl? Candy R, happy Friday, happy Friday. Nina Ross, how you doing? Good to see you. Cheryl, you made it. Happy TGIF. Happy Friday to you. Who else we got up in here? African Violet, how you doing? All right, Dr. Ivy Girl is here. Okay. You had an appointment. Bible study ain't till Saturday. We got prayer line today. Uh-huh. So you still might be able to make it to Bible study on Saturday. Uh-huh. Ellie from Miami, how you doing? It's good to see you. All right. Listen, my sister's up in here. I feel a way. I'm happy. I feel a certain sort of way to see my sisters up in here. How y'all is? Huh? How y'all is? I know it ain't proper, but do I have to be? How y'all doing? Listen, let me be transparent, y'all. Yesterday was rough. Yesterday was rough. But today is so much better. Today is so much better. I have so much more of a positive outlook. So it's just a matter of, it's how you see things, half full, half empty. All in how you see it, and that's how if that's how you take it, that's what it's gonna be. Hey D Marie. So I'm so glad to be up in here with y'all. I missed y'all yesterday. I truly did. I actually got a little rest. I slept for about 4 hours. Not quite 4, almost 4 hours. Hey Vanessa. You a little busy today, girl. Me too. Me too. Hey, come again. You counting down till you can leave work. Well, let me see if I can if I can get you to laugh through the last few minutes or the last few hours of it. Okay. So let's get into these updates. Child, the updates are something else today. They are something else today. It ain't the worst. We've seen worse. Hey, Kimber. We have seen worse over here on the porch. Okay, when it comes to the updates. But you know how I do when it's a warning, we got to handle the warnings first. Gas stoves. Hey, Ray Ray all day. What you say? Say, please, no feet on the screen. That's right. Don't put your feet on the screen. Please don't put your feet on the screen. Velda Sorrentino. Girl, it have been a while. How you been doing? Oh, man. It's good to see you. Thank you. Come again. I'm shaking back. I'm trying to shake back. You got to stay positive to shake back. So that indeed is what I am doing, honey. So let's get into this thing. So the gas stoves, we got to talk about it because I know some of y'all still cooking on gas stoves, and I know it might not be nothing you can do about it, but we still got to talk about what these people are saying about the gas stoves. Now, I know a lot of people grew up cooking with gas stoves. So some of the information that I got was it was a little disturbing to me, but we got to talk about it. I never grew up cooking on gas stoves. We had an auntie that had gas, and I was worse than a caveman. Like it was time to light something, I'd be wanting to throw the match and run in the other direction. We always had electric stoves in our houses, and this was hey Dana Cutler. So this was kind of shocking and a little disturbing. So according to The Hill, they had an article letting us know that a study was done. Hey, Taffy Mocha, happy Friday. That they did a study on 200 different homes in Boston that were cooking with gas stoves. And they tested them, tested the gas and what was being released, what was going into the air and whatnot, like that. So what they're saying is, while it is mostly methane, the problem is methane gas ain't the only thing being released in your house when you cooking with gas, right? Which made me kind of wonder, okay, first of all, how long have they known this? Now, somebody doing a study and posting the information, or publishing, should I say, the information, that's one thing. As far as the people who selling this gas and giving it to people to use in their homes for how many years now? Hey, I am unique. How you doing? It kind of bothered me a little bit, y'all, because I'm like, okay, how long have they known this? This is when I'm kind of feeling away, because this isn't new information. There's no way you just not knowing this. There's no way you just not knowing this. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it at all. So this what they say. There go my Christian Key. I was just about to text you too. Ooh, you gonna live a long time. You gonna live a long time. Okay. But there's no way that they're just knowing this information. So this is what they're saying. Mostly methane output, but that's not the only thing. So y'all, they got something they calling VOC. You heard me right. VOCs. They call these volatile organic compounds. VOCs or volatile organic compounds are things that are carcinogens. These are things that cause cancer. That's what a carcinogen is. If something is carcinogenic, that means it can or has the ability to or can cause cancer. Okay, that's why this is a concern for me, because I can think of two people close to my life that had gas stoves who died from cancer. So it's like, it's enough to make you wonder, did this precipitate it? Did this exacerbate the situation? Spiller here, y'all. She's not in the chat. Did this exacerbate the situation? Is this one of those things where it's like, okay, did this like not help their condition? How did them continuing to use these gas stoves affect their health even while they was getting treatment? Like, I have so many questions. Like, to me, this just spirals and spirals, right? So then my question would be, okay, logically, before I kept reading, what are these VOCs that cause cancer? These volatile organic compounds. So now, and mind you, not only get this, not only are they carcinogenic, they also generate ozone, which ain't good. Okay, right, Vanessa, not good at all. And it's enough to make you wonder, how long have y'all known this? Like, were y'all fully aware and you chose to do this and you didn't care who got sick, got hurt, ended up, with lesions and tumors and whatnot? Like, what's really going on? So these are the ones that appear. Hexene in 98% of the samples, toluene in 94% of the samples. Now I want to stop right there. Okay, and the reason I want to stop right there is for a very real reason. Now, how many of y'all have heard the name or the chemical toluene? How many of you have heard that, or you've seen it somewhere? It sounds familiar. Just let me know, because I want to make a point here. Who's familiar with the name Tulane, or you've seen it before and you're not sure? There go Kimber Monique. All right, my sister in here. There go Spiller. Okay, hey Miss Selena. Yes, remember they started saying that the nail polish was Tulane free. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And the reason they did that, it's been pretty decent today. So y'all seen it. It's spelled Toluene. Toluene. If you need to Google. Hey Sin City from NOLA. You're aware of it. So I remember when they started taking it out of the nail polishes and saying, it's Tulane free. Tulane free. So at the end of the day, the bottom line is it is a hazardous substance. It is flammable, of course. That's probably why they don't have a problem with it being there. It's dangerous. Like there's no way around it. It's dangerous. So if it was dangerous enough that you could take it out of the nail polish, brag that you took it out. Yes, it is toxic and harmful. That's my question. How long they've been aware of this? Hey, my plum. All of these, every one of these that are considered VOCs or volatile organic compounds that are also in the gas that people are cooking their food with and inhaling, they're all carcinogenic. Not one or the other, all of them. Okay? So now, this is the thing. You took it out of nail polish, but you left it in the gas that people got to cook with and inhale. Okay, I just wanted to make that point. So they found hexene in 98% of the samples. They found toluene in 94% of the samples. They found heptane in 94% of the samples. They found cyclohexane in 89%, and even benzene. Even benzene, which they know is highly carcinogenic. I think the only gimme they put on that one was like, oh, the benzene was in low levels. How about it shouldn't be there at all? How about it shouldn't be there at all? Like, why is that not a thing? That it just wasn't there. Why didn't we find a way to let people use gas to cook their food without poisoning them? Why was that not an option? I'm just saying, I just want y'all to know, because I know it was very disturbing to me. So I figured, let's be disturbed together, shall we? Okay. So next up, this is something that I found very interesting. So I'm going to throw it in. So apparently Wednesday, our sis was in here, Fly Gray Streak, and she told us there was an earthquake on Wednesday in South Carolina, 3.5. So apparently on the Sunday before, it was a 3.4. And then in May, there was a 3.3. Now, this is what's shocking, because I never knew it was a thing. Y'all told me it was something that didn't really happen. But it's been happening for a while, so these people claim. It may have just been on such a small level that nobody noticed it. But that's to say in the restaurants as well. Wow. Yeah, restaurants too. So you got restaurant workers who are already not being paid fair, made to breathe in carcinogenic fumes. Yep, took it out of nail polish, but keep it in our house. Precisely. What was the point of taking it out of the nail polish? Like, what was the point? Alita said a lot of the newer homes have gas stoves. That's very true. And that was a selling point for a lot of the new homes, like gas. Oh, it's clean energy. And it's like, how clean is it if you got me breathing in something that is going to make me grow an extra lung or something? Miss Alina said, according to the news, it happens here all the time. Right. That's exactly like you said, according to the news. I got family there. Hey, U.S. Army brat. So I got family there, and we've been there in and out of there pretty much my whole life. Never heard of that up until recently. So that's why I'm saying maybe it was on a much smaller scale, or it was so the Richter was so low that nobody noticed it, or God only knows, because according to South Carolina Emergency Management Division, they said that South Carolina get 10 to 15 a year. And I'm like, 10 to 15 a year, where and how? Because the one that happened Sunday and the one that happened again on Wednesday was in the same spot. So I'm just like, this is strange. Miss Alina said, I didn't know those small quakes happen frequently here. I've never felt anything. Right, Miss Alina. And let me tell you something. When things don't make sense, it's probably because somebody lying. That's all I'm saying. I thought most of the new homes were electric because it's cheaper. No, darling. Not at all. One of the selling points for a lot of the new homes, new constructions, were that they had gas. I am unique said I work for utilities and they steadily building new houses and apartments with gas, shaking my head. Exactly. Now, Florida, we don't have so much gas stuff here and there. For whatever reason. Every time we saw people with a lot of gas, it was when we went up into Georgia or Carolina or into Louisiana. Then we see a lot of people with gas stoves and gas and whatnot, and never even consider that breathing that stuff in is dangerous. He said, I got family in South Carolina and they never said anything like that happened. Yep, never. Like in and out of Georgia, Carolina, Florida, those three states mainly my whole life. Never knew that. Never heard nothing like that. D say, how did they not know? Gas stoves been around for a long time. That's where I'm driving to, D Marie. It's no way they didn't know. You knew something. And I think you were just hoping that it wouldn't come out. Or that you would be able to spin it when it did. There is no way. No way. Lala said they always trying to find a way to take us out. I'm not surprised. Well, the problem is they're taking their own folks out too. It ain't like they just putting it in our houses. All the gas is looking real dangerous. Dr. Ivy Girl said Georgia had one about a week before South Carolina. It was a 3.9. It was about an hour and a half drive from me. I'm very close to South Carolina border. Okay. Wow. Yep. Up north, you find a lot of gas up top. A lot of gas. Vanessa said, I swear I cook everything in my air fryer these days. Well, it's probably not a bad idea until we find out what they use in those. And then I guess we'll be all dropping those in the dumpster. At this point, I don't trust them people. It's almost safer to just build a fire and cook it and roast it over the flames. Because right now, it's just dangerous. But I felt like it's only fair that y'all know what's going on since they feel like keeping secrets and whatnot. So next up on the news, something that I found absolutely interesting and disturbing at the same darn time. So come to find out, part of the reason why California is expensive and probably going to remain expensive is because the people in charge over there, while they will do something to help the citizens here and there, they're giving away money at the same time. So California is not a first state that's going to add illegal immigrants to state Medicaid. So now the question would be, who the hell y'all expect to pay for them? Hey, Tyler Nat. My question is, who y'all expect to pay for them? Lord Velda says she got gas but don't cook. Now that's how you save your life right there. I bet you can keep your weight down too. You be looking for a like button when you read the chat. Yeah, I wish. Well, if you feel like you like what your sister say, ask your sister and put a heart. Make your next comment, add her and put a heart. And that way she'll still feel the love. But who gonna pay for it? You got California, the residents are already paying, they got the highest gas prices in the country. The cost of living is ridiculous. It is astronomical. It is criminal. When you got people working full-time jobs, lawyers and all, sleeping in their offices and sleeping in their cars because they cannot afford to pay rent because it's so out of control. Then to top it all off, they paying federal taxes, they paying state taxes. And I remember one year in particular, they did their taxes and got an IOU. When California owed them money, they wouldn't even pay them. And now you got the audacity to be adding criminals, because let's be clear. If you sneak in or break into a country illegally, anything that you do that is illegal, it makes you a criminal. Now you are paying criminals, paying for their health care instead of paying their ticket back across the border. This is some foolishness. DV says, so they giving Medicaid to illegal immigrants, but citizens can't get it. Right. People that pay taxes, and they say, look, I'm hitting bad this month. I need y'all to help me with my pressure pill. You will get no assistance, and please don't expect any. Say yes, in 2023, all illegal immigrants in California be able to get free Medicare, Medicaid, and money. Oh, yeah. Queen Me said, I got a gas stove since I was a kid. It's not too many electric stoves here in Chicago. Right. That's what I was saying. Up north, I said up top, my bad. But up north, it's a lot of homes and apartments with gas stoves. And out west, too, to my understanding. I think Florida almost exists in some kind of weird vacuum. We really don't do a lot of gas down there. And since I've been in Texas, I've been seeing like maybe 50-50 or something. But that's to say, we all have something called Medicare, and they get that already. Sheesh. Well, now they finna get state Medicaid, and y'all finna pay for it. Dana say you can't expect criminals to do the right thing. America is a criminal. That's true. That's why they always helping each other. But I thought they said wasn't no honor among thieves. Why is the thieves helping the thieves? Ain't nobody told y'all ain't got no honor. Lala said they don't care about us. They never have and never will. It's true. Say the way people are leaving California. Well, I guess they're gonna replace those people with illegal immigrants that can't afford to live there because the cost of living is too high for people who actually work for a living. And at that point, maybe they'll become their own country. Who knows? Texas was trying to get away, I think, last week, a week before they put out their little manifesto about wanting to secede from the United States. Honey, America ain't gonna never let Texas go because there's too much oil down there. They ain't gonna turn them loose. It'll be some foolishness. Doris say you right about what's going on in California. I agree with you. They wrong for that. They are wrong for that. It's not right because they cheap labor, and they work for them. That's exactly what they're doing because a lot of black people have refused to participate on that rung of the slavery ladder. So they got to get who they got to get, and they don't care how crooked they got to be to get them. They don't care how crooked they got to be if they got to smuggle them in the back of trucks and they die from heat exhaustion and dehydration and whatever. Like, that's okay. They don't have a problem with that. Yep, they trying to build back up their Democratic vote. Well, let me tell you how true that really is, because the state of New York tried to make it legal for illegal immigrants to vote and had to be blocked. So you're absolutely correct, and you on the right track. That is exactly what's going on, because they see a lot of black folks, a lot of our people are still drinking the Kool-Aid for whatever reason. But a lot of our people are waking up and simply saying, heck no. So because of that, it's a matter of, let's put a stop to this. We got to put a stop to this, is what's going on. That's what's really going on. They got to get somebody. Vanessa said, I know that's why people are leaving Cali. It's too much. It is. It's enough to make you think that it's like that on purpose to drive regular American people out. Dora said we need to take care of U.S. citizens first. It's true. And let me tell you something else that really, if you think about it in the terms of fairness, it's not. Because you have a lot of people who immigrate to this country legally. They jump through the hoops. They wait behind your red tape. They do whatever you tell them to do. They pay whatever fees they have to pay. They go through all types of indignities in order to legally immigrate to this country. Why anybody would want to be here other than to get your money and get the hell out is beyond me. But if that's your wish, dream, and desire, and you follow all the laws to get it done, how fair is it to somebody who jumped through all of the hoops when someone else can break in and literally commit a criminal act and get better benefits, like that camp they set up for those children who were abandoned at the borders on taxpayers' dimes, and they getting better benefits than people who actually obeyed the law? There's nothing right or fair about that. Nothing at all. But I guess people gonna say it is what it is, but I don't know. Let's see. I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out. Miss Alina saying the process takes years, but they jump through all the flaming hoops and make it. Exactly. And these people are being allowed in after committing criminal acts in order to break into a place illegally, and there are no hoops. It's just concessions being made. Lala says, like you say all the time, they need a slave class and they want the world to consist of haves and have-nots. Precisely. D. Marie say, doesn't Cali have a big homeless problem? Let's start there. Yeah, they're not going to help the homeless people. No. You know that. E. Davis say, I live in Sacramento. A one-bedroom is $2,500. Ain't that ridiculous? So then the question is, when they start housing all these people who are criminals, who's going to pay for their housing? Who's paying for the housing? Y'all, Spiller say, I need 34 more likes. Y'all, please don't do me like that. Please hit the like button. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, please. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, it's not fair. It's not fair, but just wanted y'all to know, I got to tell it. When it happened, you girl got to tell it. Well, let me tell you something else. I think we need to have a new section here on the Florida Negro News called Biden Watch. I know y'all remember that Baywatch with David Hasselhoff with that bad perm, with that bad acid perm. But now we're going to have Biden Watch. Okay? So this is what had happened on Biden Watch. We trying to get rid of the filibuster. So y'all might say, now, why the hell do we care about Phil or the buster? Well, let me tell you why we need to care about Phil and his busters, okay? Let me explain it to you. Now, when the issue was over stimulus, when you remember when they was pretending they wanted to help the people so bad, but they was like, well, let's just do the infrastructure first and we'll get back to it. And then you had Chuck Schumer them like, we need to get rid of the filibuster. Biden was going against the Democrats openly. Oh no, we don't want to get rid of the filibuster. We can't get rid of the filibuster. Mind you, the only reason he wasn't going to do it, Lord Kia say Biden Watch. I support this segment. Thank you, sis. Biden Watch right here, only here on FNN, where you can get your Florida Negro news every other day. So listen, he didn't want to get rid of the filibuster, but the filibuster then. Because he's like, that's not right. And we don't want to change the whole democratic process, blase, squaze, all that boop, 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 saying nothing. Because he knew getting rid of the filibuster would mean that the Democrats would not have any excuse for not helping the people. One thing about Democrats, they love to talk about how they want to help the people, but they under no circumstance are interested in actually doing it. They want to look like, see, we really want to help you. It's bad people stopping us. Removing that filibuster at that time would mean we're going to go ahead and approve a stimulus plan, which really didn't need to be approved anyway, honestly, because they had too much pork in there. Money going to other countries, pet projects for bridges and museums and crap that ain't got nothing to do with the American people. But he wasn't going to move no filibuster in because he was scared to death that the people might actually get some help. So that wasn't going to work. Now, all of the sudden, hey, Lily, all of the sudden, now, let's get rid of the filibuster. Now, he pretending that he doing it because he worried about abortion rights. That ain't got a goddamn thing to do with nothing. Y'all want me to tell you why he's trying to get rid of it now? Because he's saying he want to get rid of the filibuster so they can make a law federally to make abortion legal. First of all, you're never going to do that. You're never going to do it. Because you're a Republican at heart. You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody at all, Sleepy Creepy Joe. Hey, Tasha Rain. The bottom line is he want to get rid of that filibuster. So a lot of the dirt that he wants to do, he can get it done before November. Look at the time frame, y'all. We already in July. This year is flying past us. We already in July, and November is round the corner. August, September, October. He got 3 months to do as much dirt as he can. Why do I say that? I'm glad you asked. Because in 3 months, you know good and hell well, that House and the Senate finna turn bright red because everybody pissed off with him and them Democrats. There you go. Say it, girl. DV, thank you for the super chat. DV say, just giving a little love to you. Thank you for the love and encouragement you've shown me. Well, thank you for being here, and I love you right back. I appreciate you. Y'all, please hit the like button. Thumbs up, thumbs up. So dig now, dig. Wait a minute. Oh, Lala Chanel, thank you for the cash app. She say, just because. That's so sweet. I love my baby sister. So listen, November come, Senate turn red, House turn red, and y'all remember what I told you? Them people said they was gonna do to him, and once they took over, right? You don't remember what I told y'all? That Sleepy Creepy Joe owe almost $500,000 in taxes, where he ain't paid no taxes on his speaking engagements and the books and stuff from the wife, because they was funneling their profits through their escort, meaning basically funneling it through as profit for their escort for the corporation, so that way that the shareholders paid the taxes. Him and Jill ain't paid them taxes. And when the whistleblower told it, the IRS didn't investigate it. The Republicans done already said that when they get in, when they take over, that they gonna have a hearing. They're gonna investigate the IRS for not investigating him, and they going after him. He trying to hurry up and get rid of that filibuster so his Democrats can rubber stamp whatever the hell he want to do before November, because he know by November he gonna have so much pushback. He gonna have so much pushback. He ain't gonna really be able to do almost nothing that he want to do. This about to get real. Nacho Twins mama say about to flip like Dominique Dawes in the 90s. You got that right. About to flip like Kodak Black. Lily say, but he brought that trash Trump. He didn't pay his taxes. Right. You want to talk about Trump ain't paid no taxes? You didn't either. He just thought he was being slick, gonna funnel it through the escort so that your shareholders paid your taxes. How do shareholders in a company have to pay your personal taxes? Child, criminal. Say, look at karma, boomerang, child. I don't know why people don't believe that you reap what you sow and the world is round. Hey, Keisha Hooks, but you do. So just so y'all know, on Biden watch, y'all better watch him. Y'all better watch him. Now, the only reason that I ain't really too panicked about this, y'all, because he is a devil. However, I ain't too panicked because you know they still got Manchin with his crooked tail, and Kristen Sinema or Cinema from New Mexico. I think that's where they help him from. They gonna block whatever he do because they some more closeted Republicans. Yeah, they all the same. But one thing about it, at the end of the day, I would rather them snakes fight each other than to be biting on us. And right now, it ain't enough of them to fight with them. So now they biting on us. So I need them to go back. I need them to go back to being the Ouroboros. Okay, go to biting each other. That's what you do. Swallow each other. That's all I need. That's all I need. Now listen, let me tell y'all about y'all Supreme Court. Okay? You know, the Supreme Court been getting a lot of press lately. They've been getting a lot of press lately, and I want y'all to be paying attention to it. Say, right, let them do this out. I like when them snakes fight each other. Hell, we can't take y'all attacking us. We already living in the reboot of good times. Everybody talking about a reboot of Martin. You living in the reboot of good times. Honestly. However, let's take a look at your Supreme Court. So now Supreme Court is on the road. Them Republicans ain't playing. You gonna sit here and watch, girl? Me too. Hey, Shamika Davis, I'm glad you checked in. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I ain't mean to say it wrong, but listen, the Supreme Court, them Republicans, they trying to get all layers in. They getting all their licks in. So apparently, y'all, you know, under Biden watch, he did go and do his little Clean Air Act, and that was going to give the EPA the authority to regulate. You know, anytime they do say regulate, I do air quotes, to regulate already existing coal and gas-fired power plants. So when they say regulate, what he was going to do was try to sabotage them, like he's sabotaging the oil industry. Y'all know he's sabotaging the oil industry, and the EU talking about they want to phase out the production of gas-powered cars and whatever. So I'm like, so basically, you're saying if you're not rich enough to afford an electric car, you shouldn't be allowed to drive. Is what you're really getting into. So All these gas prices are a direct result of this man canceling oil leases and not allowing these people to drill for oil, trying to sabotage their industry, and meanwhile asking them to give away the stores that they have so that they go broke, is what he's trying to do. So the Supreme Court say, no, no. I don't know if they letting us see how crooked they really are, because I agree with this move. I agree with them all day. See, that's the whole point. You can't pick one side or the other and say this one good, this one bad. You got, as Black people, we got to start looking at things strategically. What works in our favor, what does not. Ain't no good and bad. They all devils. All of them. All of them crooked, all of them devils. But they getting their licks in. So because he did his whole Clean Air Act move, they done ran behind him and said that they done impose limits on the EPA's authority, because that's federal, to regulate greenhouse gas emissions on these existing power plants. This man is trying to sabotage all of these things. And if he was able to do that, do you know how high your light bill would have went up? Uh-oh, Vita here from Denver. Pinky in the brain. What's happening? Panama City. Say exactly. They all have their own agendas. Yes, and his agenda just happens to be that he works for the Antichrist. That's all. Say, looks like the Dems are attempting to force their agendas on us. Yes, they are. That's exactly what they're doing. But if he had been allowed to get away with this, not only would you be paying through the nose for the gas just to drive down the street to work, you would have been paying even more for your electric costs in your homes. Now, I'm sure everybody done already seen the light bill and went up. He want to push it up some more. He wants to push it up some more. I told y'all they're trying to force a depression, bump a recession. They trying to force a depression. They trying to slam people back into the dust because they need an extreme transfer of wealth. The man done told you it's about to be a new world order, and that's what he's trying to get done. Miss Alina said Biden can actually expand the Supreme Court, but he already said he wasn't going to do it. He don't need to expand it. Not if he going to put people in seats. If it expanded, don't need to expand under him. This man worked for the devil. Yeah, it would skyrocket if the EPA was allowed to come in with their restrictions and imposing stuff. So the Supreme Court limited their authority. You do not have no carte blanche to go in here and applying all kind of restrictions that's going to be cost restrictive and cause them to pass the cost on to poor people. Because, you know, they're never going to let it come out their pocket. It's going to always come out the pocket of poor folks. So they got their lick in. But now everybody want to talk Roe v. Wade, Roe v. Wade, Roe v. Wade. Okay, cool. And like I told y'all before, what's disturbing is most people refuse to actually understand the letter of the law, which is it didn't take away your right. It simply pushed the sovereignty back to the states. So now it's state by state, no longer federally protected, as we cover. Now, Alabama, Alabama, the land of the uncle daddies and sister mamas, okay? Alabama say they're going to use the overturning of Roe v. Wade as a precedent for the Alabama Attorney General to appeal the federal court injunction that blocked their state law. Okay, I'm going the long way. Let me tell y'all what happened. What had happened was Alabama enacted a state law that blocked parents from buying puberty blocking drugs to give to their children. Like if you got a little boy and you don't want him to go through puberty because you done decided you want him to be a little girl, the state of Alabama blocked that. They say, y'all not doing that around here. Y'all ain't doing it here. You might can marry your sister, but we ain't finna let you do that. Okay? Now that's what they said. So then what had happened was the Supreme Court put in an injunction to block the law and say, no, you can't ban them. They got a right to give their children puberty blocking drugs. If you tried to give them, heroin or some soft or some crack, then that would be illegal. But it is what it is. So then what had happened was because they overturned Roe v. Wade, they're going to use that overturning of Roe v. Wade saying that women's reproductive rights are not guaranteed by the Constitution. Therefore, the Supreme Court should not be ruling and guaranteeing federal protections for something that's not enforceable or not a part of the Constitution. So what the Attorney General in Alabama is saying, if it's true for Roe v. Wade, then it's true for this too. You can't stop our state law or take away our right or our sovereignty as a state based on, saying that this is an inalienable right when this ain't covered in the Constitution. And it clearly can't be because they weren't doing that back then. Miss Alina said, yep, the poor better cost everything. It's expensive to be poor. It sure is. It sure is, y'all. We better hurry up and get rich, child. We can't afford to be poor no more. Yvette, hey girl, say that could lead to child abuse. I mean, some people would argue that giving them that is child abuse. Some people would argue that. Lala say, when are people gonna get enough for trying to play God? Well, I'm saying that the Attorney General of Alabama say he gonna try Roe v. Wade and see if he can say, well, if that can be overturned because it's not protected by the Constitution, then this here need to be overturned because this ain't protected by the Constitution. And let's see what the Supreme Court do. What y'all think they're gonna do? We got 6 arch conservative Republicans, and it's an opportunity to undo something that was done by some Democrats. What you think about to happen? I'm just saying. I ain't got no dog in this fight. But I'm just saying, y'all think about it. This is what's coming. This is what is coming. So now next up, um, so also in light of Roe v. Wade, guess what's happening? People are sharing herbal remedies to get rid of unwanted pregnancies on the internet, namely on the TikTok. Yeah. So they is on the TikTok and they telling people how to get rid of babies. And one lady, they say she was up there doing a makeup tutorial and then had the caption flashing on the screen talking about if you're a woman in America and your rights have been taken away, there's a herb for every situation. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep, like Big Frida say, you already know. Yes, girl, this country is very sickening. It is. I feel like it's making me sick. D. Marie said they didn't even recognize women when they made the Constitution. Exactly. Exactly. Mm-hmm. You say you can hemorrhage to death. Well, them people don't care nothing about that. And they out there telling people how to get rid of stuff with herbs. Honey, they up there mentioning stuff like mugwort and the blue cohosh and what else they said? Oh, pennyroyal. Listen, let me tell you something. I believe in the parsley. I don't care what nobody say. Talking about a morning after pill. Make you some parsley tea and drink it every day. I'm just saying. Just a little tea is just food. It's just food. Just every day. I'd be walking around chewing it like I was Mr. Ed daughter. Said we can't see. It's the last days. I don't know what to tell you. Me either. Me either. Candy, I say, what in the world? This just getting out of control. This ain't good. I hope people do not listen. People are going to listen. If they, let's just say you in a state and you can't get it done there and you ain't got the money to go nowhere else and you were too dumb to take a plan B when it first happened, and what else you gonna do? Uh-oh, Egypt now in the building. What's up, girl? Right, la la. It don't surprise me one bit. Not one bit. So the doctors is having a fit. Oh, this is terrible. One thing about doctors, they don't like to hear about nothing herbal. You start talking about holistic and herbals, and they start having hissy fits and conniptions. Hey, God's anointed daughter, how you doing, sis? Lord Vita say Pootie Tang is responsible. Well, but that's what Biden said. He said it's 4 reasons why they got us in inflation, can't buy gas, and the food too high. He said all 4 reasons is Pootie Tang, Pootie Tang, Pootie Tang, Pootie Tang. And I say you a Pootie Tang lie. It's you. Okay? Ellie from Miami say it's funny how they talking about women's rights when they can't define what a woman is. Hello. They want to tell us that we need a prefix to be women. There are a lot of women, girls getting ready to bite the dust. I don't believe they're gonna die not from taking some herbs. I'm not buying it. Nina Ross, welcome to the Royal Family, sis. We're so happy to have you. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. Ladies, y'all make sure y'all give our new sister Nina Ross a Royal Family welcome. Let her know that she is welcome here. She is loved here. Come again, please, and come often. We enjoy you in the chat. Please use my contact information. Don't forget to send in your birthdays, anniversaries, or any other days you'd like us to celebrate. Please contact this sister right here, Egypt Now, and contact her if you have a Black business you want to promote. And please contact me if you're interested in joining any of our committees. We would be so happy to have you. I'm glad you're feeling better. Egypt say, sis, you play too much. You say chewing like Mr. Egg's daughter, Mr. Egg's daughter. I'm serious. If I was out there getting my whole hop on, I promise you I'd be chewing on parsley every day. That's right, y'all. Welcome our sister, please. Welcome our sister. You are so welcome, and we're so happy to have you. Truly, truly. Queen Mermaid said, what is our Black female VP had to say? Girl, I know you didn't put the Black in quotations. She ain't even Black in quotations. She is off-white. That's right. Welcome, 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 Nina. So dig now. Doctors having a fit. Oh, they gonna die like they did 49 years ago. And I'm sitting there like, lady, come on. And it was a female doctor. First of all, these doctors always got this God complex and want to throw a hissy fit when people decide to go an alternate route. Let me tell you something. Just because, let's be clear, just because abortions have been legal for the last 50 years, please do not be goofy enough. Hey, it's the beautiful CC Miller. Okay. Right, Vanessa. Who that? Who that? So this is the thing that I want to share with you, Candy. Just because they've been legal for the last 50 years, please don't think that people haven't been using herbal remedies the whole time. People been doing it the whole time. Ask me how I know. Okay, thank you. The lies they tell. What that is, oh my God. If you ask me, that's right, a whole hop. I mean, just what I said, the whole hop. If you out here, if I was a whole hopping, I would be chewing on parsley every day like chewing gum. I might even make parsley chewing gum just to chew on it. He'll say, yep, off-white like my sneakers. Ain't nothing black about it at all. At all. Mm-hmm. I was trying to get. Well, I seen you around, but we so happy that you joined our family. We real crazy, but we really love each other over here. And that's no cap. But people have been doing it for years. This is nothing new. I think the information is being spread now because there's a lot of people who didn't know what to do to help themselves. Yeah, okay, so you use some herbal things. So why would you think that somebody gonna die because they use some herbal stuff? It'll be all right. See, at the end of the day, I mentioned to y'all about a couple weeks back, I think, that the American Medical Association was trying to find a way to combat this because they don't want to lose the money that they're getting from that industry. And make no mistake about it, Planned Parenthood is an industry. Okay? All right. Come on, y'all. Renee say I need 34 more likes. Y'all, please, let's do it as a family, okay? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Let's hit that like button. Come on now. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Vanessa said, I like that parsley chewing gum. Nitra's chew. I said I might make some for me. I wouldn't sell it. Hey, Rochelle. I wouldn't sell it, but I would advise, you know what I'm saying, if I was out there doing that and living like that, rather than having 50-11 children. I mean, let's really talk about this thing. So I just thought it was funny to see the doctors panic and they're gonna die like they did 49 years ago. When the truth of the matter is, a lot of those girls was dying 49 years ago because they was going to shacks in the woods and all these strange places and back alleys, and folks was trying to give them help with coat hangers. That's why they was having problems. Now I ain't gonna get graphic, but some of y'all old enough to know what I'm talking about. Some of you. are old enough to know what I'm talking about. So it's like, all right, Doc, with your melodramatic self. Don't act like it wasn't some coat hangers involved with them people that died 49 years ago. And please don't act like people ain't been taking herbal remedies the whole time. It's a whole lot of people ain't never been to a clinic, but they done got rid of a few. Thank you. Millions, millions. Not to mention those clinics were also being subsidized with federal government money. Make no mistake about it. Thank you. They was using them metal hangers. You better tell the truth. You better tell the truth and shame the devil. That's right. Horrible days. You hear stories about some girl that was scared and went and got that done, and then that was the end of it. DV, you know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying. These doctors being melodramatic. Just go and tell the truth. You scared about the amount of money you finna lose. If you in one of those states that chooses to outlaw it. Okay? Now, I think I done hit y'all with all the news. I have. Now it's time to segue into the funny papers. And oh, what a segue I have. Oh, what a segue I have. Y'all girl done been spotted in New York City. Don't act like y'all don't know. Y'all should have told me. Y'all should have told me your homegirl was spotted in New York, up there in the park. Her and her kin people. Lala say, meanwhile, these doctors send people to the upper room on a daily basis because of neglectful care. Exactly. And some of them be done snorted all kind of powder before they went in there to treat y'all too. Ask me how I know. Candy R say, I hope that they're using cautions where they are buying, purchasing herbals, the grocery store. Because it'll blow up. That's what I mean. It's kind of scary. They'll be all right. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You say who? Let me tell you who. Whose Billy Goat is this? Well, y'all ain't tell me your girl and her people got released in New York City. You heard me, right? New York City is releasing Billy Goats, Billy and the Goat, in Riverside Park. They say to keep down the harmful weeds because they want to keep the weeds down that's choking out the good vegetation. Right. Mm-hmm. You say not Candy. Yeah, they done released the Billy Goat. They have released the Billy Goats in Riverside Park. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. She on the loose. And they say that there's about 20 of them they done turned loose up there. And they're going to leave them running through for the rest of summer. And they said the Billy Goats eat up the poison ivy, the porcelain berries, and the multiflora roses. And those are the ones they need gone. That's right. Candy taking over the NYC. Egypt said we need 30 more likes. Okay, y'all, come on. Show me some love, please. Thumbs up, Kim folks. Thumbs up, please. Yeah, she taking over. She taking over. So I thought that was absolutely wonderful. Like I heard that she got her little Broadway situation going on, and now she done broke into Riverside Park. I wonder, is that considered off Broadway or off Broadway? We'll have to check back later. So next, which I thought was a nice story. Los Angeles County is about to return a beach that they stole from a black family during Jim Crow. Okay? They voted to return it. That's so terrible. Oh, these people got a lot to answer for. Now, this happened on Tuesday. They voted unanimously to give it back to the descendants of the owners. I want them to do that with a lot of stuff. Y'all done stole a whole lot of stuff. Vanessa said, I see a lot of goat stew in the future. Uh-huh. Me too. Barbecue goat ribs. Queen Mermaid says, sis, you think mistakenly up there too? I don't know. She don't like the city. My bad. Lala say, send them to Flatbush or Jamaica, Queens, and you won't see them no more. Girl, if they go to Flatbush, it's a wrap. When I say it's a wrap, it's going to be so much curry goat in the air, you just going to smell it. Your whole stomach going to be just growling, just smelling that good food. Yeah, they giving it back, child. They giving it back. Finally. Come again and say, I heard about that. Hopefully they return black wealth nationwide. You know they ain't finna give back nothing else. Say, can we get our culture back, our swag, how we sing and dance, everything back? Well, they couldn't steal it. They just imitated it poorly at that. Poorly imitated. Yeah, Candy and the Billy Goats. Yes. On the loose. All summer long. Alita said all they did and still do is steal. It's true. So they gonna get them people their stuff back. Say pay the survivors of Black Wall Street, Tulsa next. They need to give them the property back. They need the next take their butts to Ocoee, Florida, where they got all them clear people living in them nice houses, and they need to come up off all that property and give it back to them black residents that they raided and killed and ran out in the middle of the night. Get them their stuff back too. And what they doing in rural Florida right now, down there between Wildwood, Leesburg, and Ocala, Florida, Royal is a black settlement owned by all black people. And now the state is intentionally trying to run the highway through Royal so they can claim eminent domain to steal Royal from black folks. Because those black families never sold the land. So now they're fighting to try to keep these clear people in the state of Florida from stealing Royal. One of the last few black holdouts in the state. If they take Royal, Eatonville is next. And we can't even talk about what they did up there in Mason, Tennessee, because that Ford plant was coming. Them clear people came in to try to steal Mason back from those black people. We gotta watch them. We gotta watch them. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, on Tuesday, they voted to get them people their land back. Okay, the owners was Charles and Willa Bruce. They purchased the land in 1912. They built their establishments, and on Bruce Beach, the cafe, the changing rooms, and whatever, and a nice area. And after they got harassed by the Klan and they racist neighbors, and they ran them people out the areas, and the city stole it from them in 1924. They took the property through eminent domain, which is the same thing I'm telling y'all about. Eminent domain. Hey, Miss Gigi. Okay. And with the intention talking about we gonna make it apart, and paid them people a fraction of what the property was worth, because that's what they do with eminent domain. Hey, Silver Diamond. And the property was just transferred to the county in 1995. So now they've got got their stuff back. Now Gavin Newsom was the one that they say streamlined the return of the property or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just disgusting. And they saying that what they're gonna do is rent the property from the people for a 2-year lease agreement for $413,000 a year. You say you giving it back, but you're gonna lease it to them for $413,000 a year. I just have a problem with the fact that you own it at all. Like, get the hell off these people's property. Right, I am unique. They done stole and keep stealing. Everybody want to clutch their purse when they see Daquantavius. You better clutch your purse when you see Bob and Chad, if you know like I know. But I do think it's cool. I do think it's cool that these people at least getting their land back in a way. They still keeping their hands on it, but it just kind of is what it is. Next up, what I find interesting in the funny papers is that the urologists, the male winky doctors, are noticing an increase in vasectomies after Roe v. Wade got overturned. Now, y'all know we've been waiting on this for a long time. Hey, Sharon Fona, we've been waiting on these men to go get your yo-yo clipped. They did not want to get the yo-yo clipped. Now they say, listen. This is all we can stand. We're going to get the yo-yo clipped. And I believe that DeSantis down there in Florida with his innovative thinking got a lot to do with why these men going to get the yo-yo clip. Ask me why so I can tell you. Just ask me. I dare you to ask me, because I'm going to tell you. Okay? Now, the reason why I believe they're going to get their yo-yo clip is because you got people like DeSantis saying that he going to let them girls get the child support before the child is born. And I say, now, you know what? That's a game changer. If you going to try to force the girl to have a baby, then why not? he should be forced to pay for all her upkeep, or she should at least be able to get a fraction or something if she got to have a baby. I love it. Y'all say, wow, that's right. That's right. They scared they gonna have to pay this money. See, a lot of these dust mites were like, oh yeah, now y'all got to be responsible. And then it finally hit them. You know, they got that Mike Tyson syndrome where you slap them on Monday and they don't know about it till next Saturday. So it finally trickled down and slapped them in the head, like, oh dang, if they gotta be responsible, so do we. Negro, we always got to be responsible. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Now, the truth of the matter is, these boys, these same ones who wanted women to go get their tubes cut, tied, and burned, and like people like myself found out, that crap don't even keep you from getting pregnant. I got them tubes cut, tied, and burned in '07, and I know for a fact I have carried multiple times since then. Hallelujah for the Lord and parsley. Okay? Now, the truth of the matter is, whereas they were just being selfish before, they had 100 reasons why they couldn't go get their yo-yo clip. Now they can go get their yo-yo clip. And they say it's a sharp increase in the number of men going to get them yo-yos clipped. Y'all, that tickled me to death. And it made my day. It truly made my day. So now here's something else funny that went on. And that I wants to talk about, if y'all don't mind. R. Kelly got a defender that I don't think surprises anybody. Lil Boosie is back again. Oh shoot, there goes our other Lala. Hey darling, it has been a long time, but I'm glad you back. You talking about that Nitra Chew? Yeah, Nitra Chew. Nitra got sense enough to chew something. Okay, I promise you though. I promise you. You say that is funny though. Yeah, they out there getting them yo-yos clipped. They swinging them up on the doctor's bench. They say, Doc, handle that. Say they want them responsible for the medical care and labor and delivery costs. Right. Now they laying them up there, say, Doc, go on fix it. Hey, learning to love myself. Baby, that thing tickled me. Well, let's talk about Lil Boosie. Let's talk about Lil Boosie with his ignorant self. I swear, I don't know. I don't know if he getting dumber or if I'm just like becoming more irritated by his ignorance. So this man gonna make a post and he gonna make a post about the fact that some clear man got away with assaulting somebody and not going to prison. And that's his defense. He said that R. Kelly got 30 years in prison because he black. No, R. Kelly got 30 years in prison because those girls was black. Because if them girls had been clear, he'd have got life, or he would have got a lethal injection. That's why he got 30 years and not life or a lethal injection. That's number one. Number two, he's in prison because he's Mr. PP Man. You are a whole predator, and you were so predatory that you caught the attention of Lifetime Channel, and they made a whole special. And after they did the special, them people couldn't pretend like they didn't know what you was doing to black children no more. That's why you got them 30. That's why you got them 30 years in prison. And let me just say this for the record. Number one, before I get to the other funny part of this story, because this was funny to me. But the defense, this is for any dust mites that might be listening in, saying, but clear men get to do it is not a defense. That's like saying, I mean, yeah, you caught me robbing the liquor store, but the clear guy got to rob a liquor store like you still knew you weren't supposed to be robbing the liquor store. I don't care who else might have done it and got away. Should you get away just because they got away? Or should both of y'all be in jail? That's why I say, child, I really wish he'd hush sometime. Just hush sometime. Yeah, it would have been life if them was clear children. But because they was black children, he got away with it for decades. Queen Mermaid say Boosie is defending his idol. Remember, he had his children touched by a hooker. Yes, he did. You know what? Touched by a hooker. Is that the reboot to Touched by an Angel? Huh? You got touched by a hooker? I'm just saying, boo-boo, we need you to shut the hell up. Yes, we do. Lala Chanel say Lil Boo Boo is another dependent. Oh yeah, you know he had a payee. Ain't no secret he had a payee. Vanessa say Boosie didn't see nothing wrong with an underage bump and grind. He sure didn't. And like I told y'all, when he was talking about he want to go to Jackson State, talking about he want to talk, he want to put on a backpack and talk to girls on campus. The hell for? What in the hell do you want to talk to girls on campus for? This man looks old and worn out. He is lost and turned out and old as hell. Talking about you want to talk to girls on campus. Queen Me say, I'm not saying what he did was horrible, but that lady only got 20. Yep, because she got connections and got dirt on people that matter. And it don't change nothing. He shouldn't have got 30. He should have got 130. That's what your sister said. She said touched by a hooker. I would watch that show. I would. If it's like first 48, I would watch Touched by a Hooker. Queen Mermaid say, but some pointed out how Gillian got less for global trafficking minors than Epstein. Hey, Epstein was the big boss. She was the assist man. She got the dirt, and the people that could have gave her more time don't want to get told on. To me, it seemed like common sense. I don't know what's hard to figure out. If he'd have tried that with them rich clear people, they'd have did him like they did Epstein. He wouldn't even made it to trial. God's anointed daughter say Lil Boosie is ignorant to the core. He should be brought up on charges for what he did to his son and his nephew. Shoulda. Says he gives window liquor vibes. Yes, he do. Smooth window liquor. Smooth one. That check probably still come every month in his auntie name. Yep, that showed what I said. Yes, lost and turned out. Like one of my favorite songs. Yes, CC, Mr. PP Man. You is Mr. PP Man. Forever. Sharon said, I know that R. Kelly was wrong, but the way he was abused when he was a child. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what happened to him as a child. You grown now. You grown. And the fact that you grown and somebody did that to you, that's all the more reason why you shouldn't want to do that to nobody else. He's a nasty, stinking piece of rotten, rancid afterbirth. What he is somebody whose mammy should have crossed her legs the day he was born and snapped his neck. That's who he is. He should have been a dirty stain on somebody's wash rag. That's what he should have been. That's what he should have been. There's nothing about you got touched as a kid. The hell is that? I got picked on as a kid. That didn't make me go picking on kids after I was grown. Yeah, Boosie need to take a seat. Or take either that or just take a glass full of bleach and chug a lug. That's right. That ain't no excuse. I couldn't give a darn what happened to him as a kid. The hell with you, R. Kelly. That what happened to you? Right, Toffee Mocha. He knew better as a grown man. You a grown behind man and you don't know no better. You out your mind. That don't work for me at all. Alita said, I don't care either. He can step to the commissary. Ooh, you think that's going to be his new single? Yep. Out of line. Go to the ground. Got knocked down. What? I mean, yeah, I wonder how he would remix that. You know, they say he's a musical genius. He need to be dropping them hits from the pen. Yes. You say his raccoonish dust, his eyes fit his raccoonish, dustish ways. Yeah, I think he mixed. I think he is raccoonish and dustish on his mama's side. But get this, y'all, and this they had the nerve to say that Aura is on self-harm watch. You know, we can't say the S-I word. I don't want to spell it because they might get me for spelling it. You know, they saying he might bump himself off. bump. They say he might bump himself off. So they got him on watch shot. They watching him up there in the New York Federal Holding Pen. Renee said you have to have funds to go to the commissary leader. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna put no money on his books. Maybe Lil Boosie will put some money on his book. Vanessa said what's disturbing is most of these monsters have daughters. Right. What's more disturbing to me is the amount of dust mites that are up in arms and enraged. I'm like, for y'all to be that mad, you are personally invested, which means that all of them that's having a fit, they probably have touched on or currently touching on children right now. Okay, Coffee Mocha say chapter 2, put some money on my books. Yes, yes. Instead of trapped in the closet, trapped in the penitentiary. Uh-huh. That's what's coming, and I'm here for it. I am. I'm here for all of that. I don't have no problem with the penitentiary. I just feel like it ain't long enough. It seemed that way to me. Hmm. Very, very interesting. Oh, then y'all, is y'all ready for this? Y'all, we need to have movie night tonight. We need to watch Boomerang again. Because how about Boomerang got their 30-year anniversary today? Yes, y'all, they released Boomerang 30 years ago today with the iconic, the beautiful Grace Jones, with that sensational actress, Miss Halle Berry, with Mr. Eddie Murphy, back when he thought he was GQ smooth, when Leela Rashawn didn't need a diet pill, all that was going on in the Boomerang. Now, whether we do it tonight or tomorrow night, we'll figure it out. But y'all, it's been 30 years since Stranger. Okay? It's been 30 years since Lady Eloise said Marcus. It's been 30 years since Nasty Nelson showed us that dirty commercial. It's been 30 long years, y'all. I'm mad that I'm that old. It's been that mad since John Witherspoon told us we had to coordinate. Oh yes, it's been 30 years. Mm-hmm. That's a long time, y'all. It's been 30 years since Leela Rashawn had Hammer Time in her shoes. It's been 30 years since Grace Jones put her drawers in that man's face. All that went on 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. Just so you know, that's what's really going on. Another thing that I found absolutely hilarious was after Jay Boog done harassed, I ain't gonna say harassed, because old Melon, old Marion, the variant, that's his name. Let's just call him the variant. So after the variant called the rest of B2K backup singers and backup dancers, how about we talked about how Jay Boog. I'm mad that you, a grown man, still calling yourself Jay Boog. Change your name. But after Jay Boog, called him out and told everybody old boy from Troop was doing his vocals and the boy couldn't sing and he a snitch and he was a 2.3 GPA student and you was in high school for 5 years and you dumb as hell. After he did all that to him, now here come goddamn Raz B. Yes, he is the variant. He is the artist formerly known as the variant. R.I.P. Prince. So now this nut job is picking at the verses. He done made a post. This fool is on the internet, y'all. On the whole internet, singing One Wish. I say, listen, y'all, this is the verses that keeps on giving. This is the verses that keeps on giving. So in other funny papers news, hold on. Egypt say, yo, that verses was funny as ish. It was. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget the loudmouth neighbor who kept saying, girl, don't go with him. She was funny. Tisha Campbell. Queen Mermaid say the variant needs to slide on to another career. Maybe a workout dance routine. He can't dance though. All he do is pop lock poorly and slide around on his feet and eat watermelon. Now, I do believe he got a future in comedy. Now, I believe that he darn sure funnier than Monique, and I don't care what nobody say. And then I seen a picture of Monique online. She's standing up there with that perm and that comb and push with her arms stuck out to the side. Y'all, I swear for Eminem, that lady looked just like James Brown. I was like, James Brown back? I say, oh shoot, that's Monique. I get all my laughs from Monique looking at her. She ain't said nothing to tickle me yet. However, the variant got a future in comedy. He does. And ain't nobody gonna convince me otherwise either. He got a future. Lala Chanel said at this point they should just call it versus the saga continues. Yes. Because baby, every time they do a versus, I laugh and holler. It is the gift that keeps on giving. I ain't lying, y'all. I seen that picture of Monique earlier today. She had on that striped romper and had that perm on them big glasses. Because y'all know James Brown used to wear them big glasses. And she kind of had her head tilted down. And you know, before James Brown died, you know, he always had the perm with the comb and push. And it would be, you know, it was kind of salt and pepper. So when she had her arms out to the side, like Mr. Dynamite, I say, wait, James back? I said, oh, hell, that's Monique. Yeah, Nasty Nelson was amazing. Love Nasty Nelson. You say Mario was with the ish when he put it out there that the bull was doing them vocals. Ooh, child. Jay Boog put a name to it. He said Steve was doing it. God's anointed daughter say, girl, I just hollered, not James Brown. Okay, go. I know it's on Instagram. Let me find it. I'm gonna find it. Because I don't want y'all to think I'm making up stories on her. I don't dislike Monique. She just ain't funny to me. But y'all, that picture right there gave me Mr. Dynamite. Okay? Phyllis said we need 3 more likes, y'all. Please. In the words of James Brown. Please, 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 please. Okay? Can I get a like? Lala Chanel said, have you seen Ray J doing vocal exercises? I hollered, child, it's too late. He should have did that before. Alita say, please no more music, Soul Child. That was horrific. It was funny though. It was funny. Yeah, that Lord, music was so bad. And had the nerve to have an attitude singing that bad. I'm like, how did you do? Sir. All right, Candace Lane. Egypt say, sis, stop. I seen it. It was giving James Brown in country jail lockup. I'm telling you, county jail lockup. It was crazy. Listen, hold on. See, y'all don't be believing me. Let me pull it up. Because, see, I got to defend myself. Y'all got to see this for yourself because that picture, that's what it gave me. That's what it gave me. Here, you say the chat taking you out. Listen, you know, it's Friday. That's all I got to say. If y'all don't mind, I don't mind. If y'all don't mind, I don't mind. The days I've been having, I need to laugh. I need to laugh. And between Monique and the variant, Lil Boosie, and the rest, they giving me all my ha-has, all of them. I have no need to look for a laugh because they're giving me my life. Okay. I'm pulling it up right now because I just want y'all to tell me I'm lying. That's all. No. Let me share the screen. Hold on. Because I need somebody to see what I see. That's all. Just being fair. And thank y'all for hitting this like button. Here, you say you needed this laugh. I told you I was gonna do my best for you. I was gonna work for you. I'm gonna burn some calories for you. I'm gonna see if I can keep you laughing. Yeah, please, please don't go. Yes, that was my mama's song. Mm-hmm. Now y'all look at that. Now at first glance, I ain't saying that she looked like no man. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying at first glance, until you like adjust your eyes, you can't tell me that don't give you James Brown. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Don't she look like she'll start singing any minute? Don't she? And why would you do the arms like James? Why would you do that? And you know you got on that shiny romper. I'm just saying, y'all don't see it. Hey, you can't see it. I'm trying to tell you. I got the feeling. Yes. Baby, baby, I got the feeling. Listen, I'm telling y'all, as soon as I get off of here, we got prayer lines, so I can't put my James Brown on in. But when I get off from there, I'm just telling y'all, it's gonna get funky up in here. You say you can't, but did I lie though? You say, Monique, this look ain't it, sis. I mean, unless she was trying to look like, you know, Mr. Dynamite. Yes, yes, you want to put that cloak over her shoulders and do that slow walk off and then throw that cape off and run back to the microphone and do a split. She looked like she'll do a split any minute. She looked like that split could happen at any minute. Lala say, wasn't the polyester here? Monique, stop it right now. Leslie say, crystal clear. I see it. See, I knew Leslie was going to be with me on this. Right, Vita. All she needs is a microphone. Yes, Vanessa. You got to make it funky. Listen, when I seen her, I heard every James Brown hit play in my head simultaneously. I got so excited, I almost forgot my leg was bad and started dancing. I almost did the James Brown. That's what the variant be trying to do, but he ain't got enough soul to do the James Brown. So he just slide that little foot in the same spot over and over. Candy R say, OMG, you need to stop. Shiny romper, sis, you killing me. Listen, that's a shiny romper she got on. And even got the belt pulled up the way James Brown used to wear that belt. Yes, this is a man's world. See, I'm telling you, she could have gave it to us. Will be nothing, nothing. Oh man. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, listen, y'all. I'm gonna have to get in my music. You just say, sis, did I lie? Did I effing lie? Y'all know I ain't lying. I'm telling you, I was cruising through there just being nosy. Next thing you know, I say, James Brown back. And I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not dumb. I know dead people don't come back. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was just a shock because she was spot on. She was spot on. Yeah, you said you're doing the James Brown footwork right now. Right now. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, I can feel it. Yes. This fella say we cutting up. Listen, I just wanted y'all to understand. Yeah, you need that towel, Vita. You got to wipe the sweat off your forehead. Yeah, and the hair. It was the hair, the glasses, and the shiny romper. She took me out, y'all. She took me out. I wasn't no more good after that. We just said, I thought she was about to say, get up, get on up. I'm telling you. That's all that was missing. Vanessa say, hey, talking loud, ain't saying nothing. Okay. Get them, leader. Baby, 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 baby. Yes, yes. All that. When I say I heard every James Brown hit in my head right then. Lala said, Daddy need to put her on punishment immediately. She does not ever need to come out of that outfit again. I wonder, is he the one picked it out? You say you knew it when I said it. I'm telling you. Yep, she nailed that look, Vanessa. She nailed it. See, she like that dude coming to America in the church singing with the drip. No, she do not look like Randy Watson. Oh no, absolutely not. Stacey Dash looked like Randy Watson. She the one with that Jerry curl on College Hill. I'm telling you, all she right, Vita. She'd have put a ruffled shirt with that shiny romper. I'd have argued y'all down that he was back. I got the feeling. Yes. Oh, child. Yes. I feel good. I'm telling you. Hey, G, darling. I'm telling you. Listen, she made my morning. After the day I had yesterday, she made my whole morning. I see Monique. And she ain't never made me smile that much ever on a stage. And I mean ever. Let me say it again. Ever on a stage. Hmm. I'm just saying. It's one of them things. Candy R says she need to take that Netflix money and go get a makeover for real in a hurry. We don't even know she got no Netflix money. We heard they settled. I ain't heard a dollar amount and I ain't seen no court papers. Yeah, Stacey Dash got that Jerry curl and they didn't rod it right or they took the rollers out too quick. So it's like instead of curling, it just bent. You know, she got a Jerry bent. She don't really have a Jerry curl. Let me correct that. It's a Jerry bent. But that curl ain't curl all the way around. And she didn't even try to finger comb it or nothing. It looked crazy and dry. I don't know why she won't just go get some of that gel activator and put it in there. That's right, Spiller. Say it loud. Hey, I'm black and I'm proud. Well, Stacey Dash can't say that, but you know, she's something. Hey, hey. But yeah, I thought that was very entertaining and very interesting that Monique gave us that wonderful moment this morning. Like, oh my gosh, I ain't never been so happy to see her. But I still say, for the record, I totally and completely, and I do mean completely, support the variant going into comedy. Old Melon need to go into comedy, and yes, Lord, you say show the picture again. All right, one more time. Yeah, it's a Jerry bent. It's not quite a Jerry curl. It just bent the hair a little bit. It's a Jerry bent. Let me show you. Because Vanessa say show it one more time. Spiller say one more again. Okay, one more again. Let's see Monique giving us her spot on James Brown impersonation. And she made my day. I ain't never been no huge fan, but I am right now. Here we go. Bam. I feel good. Can't you just hear the horns in the background? Can't y'all hear the horns? I'm telling you. Yes. Yes. Give it to them. I'm trying to told you. I'm trying to told you. She got that perm laid up there just like James Brown perm used to be. Yeah, it's a Jerry Ben. Yes, sir. She could have started singing right then. Go, Monique. Go, Monique, go. Listen, I'm cheering for her. I got her back. I definitely got her back on that one. I felt like that was just moving. It was wonderful. And then another thing that I found to be very interesting and entertaining, y'all. I see that Jocelyn Hernandez is gonna be on the next episode of P Valley. Yeah, she gonna be at the pink making a guest appearance. So the impression that I'm getting is that it's going to be a whole lot of guest appearances this season. They say Megan the Stallion shall be on the show. They said that well, not said, we saw Darrell on there. Really be is done been on the show. Big Frida done been on the show. We gonna see who else gonna be done been on the show. I didn't even know Jocelyn Hernandez was coming, but she's coming. So we gonna see what happens. Apparently, it's a scene with her and Keyshawn. So I don't know how far that's gonna go, but yep, definitely going to be on the show. You call her Holene, I call her Joshua. Easy to say, all I need to see is her do the footwork. If she do the footwork, I'm telling you, I will be her fan for life. Lord Tyler Net say, what the everlasting? That's a darn good question. I know she better not be on P Valley singing that song. Egypt say, sis, you know Meg did a song for P Valley. Okay. See, I can't keep up with the churn. I don't know. I didn't know she did a song for P Valley, child. I ain't know. Y'all forgot to tell me she did a song for P Valley. I know Joshua Hernandez better not get up there talking about do it like it's your B day. Do it like it's your B day. That's a sad song. I know she better not do that, and I hope she ain't got too many speaking parts. You know that heifer can't talk. She be tripping over her tongue and her teeth. Kia say, I gotta go. Someone wish my mom a happy heavenly birthday and I'm crying. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, love. Have a good one. Sharon say, I got the feeling. You got the feeling? Or I got the feeling too. That Joshua better not be singing on P Valley. I got that feeling. You say she'll be riding the pole. That's horrible. Okay, that's a horrible concept. Fallonette said, yeah, that's right. Do it like it's your B-day. No, Angel said you heard it on there. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. You heard that Lucky the Leprechaun is dating Igloo Australia. I think there's a match made in heaven. A banshee and a leprechaun. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. Say that they put Josh on a coke diet first, so she don't do Mortal Kombat, so she don't Mortal Kombat anybody. Yeah, she might want to chill out. So them girls that be done got her. Some of them girls is legit strip girls. So I don't know whether she want to be riding there trying to Mortal Kombat. And they ain't scared about getting off a show that she running. She don't run that show. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I thought that was very entertaining. I was tickled. Let's just say I was very tickled. And hold on. Listen, y'all got to get Uncle Thomas, Uncle Clarence Thomas. I need y'all to get him. This is how we gonna end the funny papers. I couldn't even put him in the news, but I want y'all to get y'all uncle. Okay, get your uncle. Do you know this man is running around, and I don't even know whether this is true or not. But my thing is, even if you believe it's the truth, why, sir, are you out here saying it? Dr. Ivy girl, what you say, tripping over? Yeah, she tripping over her tongue and her teeth. She is. This girl can't talk in English, Spanish, Pig Latin, nothing. No language can she talk in. Thank you, U.S. Army brat. Let them know. Because if we decide to go to Club Crown and we get to bumping that music and playing One's Gotta Go, if you ain't on the Twitch with us, you're going to miss out because we have a good time. Renee said, now that Holeen, did you say Holeen was going to be on P Valley? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, as Prima Donna call her Cocaline. Lala said, Claire Bear is getting on my nerves. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, y'all get your uncle. This crazy man, even if, of course, gonna say, they're gonna say he falsely claims. I don't know. I wouldn't know how he would know. He's an angry looking, terrible looking fella. But he say that the jab vac, the jab vacation, y'all know the jab for the Carnival 19, the Carnival 19 jabs. He say it got the cells of aborted children in it. And I say, now come on, Uncle. Uncle Clarence, why are you saying these things? Why? You know. And so the people is mad because he claimed that. But yeah, during his dissent, because anytime something happened, they vote on something, either it carry or it don't. If it carried and you want the people that vote against it, you get the right of dissent. Well, he wrote his dissent, and that's what he put in his dissent, honey. He said that the jab got the cells of aborted children, and they talking about it proved to be untrue. Well, who the hell proved it? I don't know whether it's true or not. I just say that man crazy for saying stuff like that. Lynette say, how do you say this stuff without laughing? Because I really be, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Renee said somebody need to jab his butt. Somebody might have already been jabbing his butt, Renee. I'm glad you needed to laugh. I'm glad we could give it. That your uncle know better than that. Let me tell you, Lynette, I'm going to answer your question because that's a fair question. Okay? See, this something been happening to me my whole life. I got a little bit of a something wrong, or some of my things in my head don't connect all the way. And I'm okay with that. Let's be clear. I'm very okay with that. However, I say a lot of crazy stuff, and y'all ended up getting a couple of kikis off it. And that's good. Because it's good to laugh and have people to laugh with you. But the reason I don't be laughing is because I be really coming from my heart. I be telling y'all how I really feel about stuff. And I know it sounds funny and it sounds a little crazy because I don't put stuff together in my head the right way. I just be talking. I just be talking and I really be talking from the heart. That's why I don't end up laughing. But sometimes I be reading y'all comments and y'all be having me laughing because y'all be tripping down here in these comments. Like Renee talking about somebody need to jab his butt. I can't even imagine that man being Lord, stop, Shanitra, stop. You was almost gonna go there. But I can't imagine that scene and it would be real, real, real funny. Y'all, I just heard something. Wait. Hold on. Candy, I say Clarence crazy as a Betsy bug. This some foolery. We don't know whether it's true or not. Look at all the stuff they do. It could be true. My thing is, why say it in public, Clarence? David said, I'm not a big fan of C. Thomas, but for someone as educated as he is, I refuse to believe he said that. No, he said that. My problem, Gabe, and good to see you, Gabe. You know I love you, baby. But my thing is, even if you really believe that, which is possible, I'm not going to say nothing's impossible. These people are so disgusting and reprehensible. They got you cooking with gas that'll give you cancer in your house and being quiet about it, taking the same chemical out your nail polish, but letting you leave it around your food and your family. But I digress. So I don't put nothing past them. Hell, the Negro might be right. But why would you go say something that crazy in public, knowing how crazy these people is? Hey, Shanika C. That's all I'm saying. Oh, thank you, sis. I appreciate it. When I was younger, I used to get hit in the mouth a lot for saying all kind of crazy stuff. So imagine how happy I am that I can talk to my sisters and be crazy and y'all don't be wanting to hit me. Lala say it's okay to say it's the Florida DNA. I got it in me too, thanks to my granny. That might be what it is. My mama used to be throwing stuff at me because I be saying stuff and I ain't mean no harm. Oh, let me tell y'all. Hold on. So he looked like a creepy super freak. He would like that jab in the buttocks. Exactly. That's a horrible mental picture there. Thank you. Say so true. He should have not said it out loud. You don't say it out loud. You know them people evil and creepy as hell. Him and the Quaker Oaks man he married to will be in danger in that house saying stuff like that. Yep, you got an Uncle Clarence and not Clarence Carter. Toffee Mocha say that sounds like something his clear wife said in their house. Well, how do we know which one of them is crazy? I think it's both of them, but I don't know if he right. He could be right. Gabriel said, I think people just out here trying to make up all kind of stuff because of his stance on abortion. But no, like that's Gabriel, they didn't make this up. I know we wish this was made up, but it's not. It's in his dissent. He wrote it in his dissent. So he actually said it. Nobody like took a whiteout stick and whited out what he wrote and wrote in something else. He wrote that. That fool said that for real. Lynette say, Lynette say, it's the sincerity for me. Right. You know, you gotta just be real. You might not always be right, but always be real. Lala say, I can't see it. I'm scared. Listen, Chris said the jab in the butt, and I got a mental picture of him bending his big rusty old behind over. Yeah, the Quaker. You know his wife looked like the Quaker Oats man, just like Barbara Bush. Both of them look like they'll make a mean bowl of oatmeal. V Darling say, me too. My mom would pop me in the mouth all the time. You ain't alone. I would get popped in the mouth for like being fresh, as she said, but I would get hit for saying crazy stuff and making her laugh at the wrong time. Yeah, the Quaker Oats. That's what I was getting in trouble for, G Darling, because I was always saying crazy stuff. It was a point in time where they had put my mom on the wrong blood pressure medicine, and it was an monooxidase inhibitor. And during that time, I was still a young girl. I didn't know a beta blocker from a MAOI. I didn't know anything about pharmacology because I was a kid. And I was always just stupid. I would say stupid stuff. Like I'd be talking to y'all, be done saying something stupid. And I have to ask y'all what I said. I don't be joking when I say that. I really don't be knowing what I said. And I would be talking to mama. We'd be watching a show or something in her room. And I would end up saying something stupid. and she would end up laughing and it would hurt her chest because the monooxidase inhibitors, some of y'all know that they don't usually work well with black folks. Sometimes it'll cause swelling, retaining fluid, it'll make you cough. And so she had that cough, and for the longest she didn't know what was causing it, but long story short, her chest was sore from the coughing. And anyway, I kept saying crazy stuff and making this lady laugh, and it was hurting her chest. So she would just pick up shoes, whatever she could grab, and just throw it at me like, "Look, you need to stop talking to get out my room." And I would be sitting there laughing like, "Well, Mom, I didn't mean no harm." And that's just how that went. So that's what I was telling Tyler Net. I've had this problem my whole life. I don't never know what's gonna come out my mouth. So all I can do is apologize in advance. That's all I got. Lala say his wife has the kind of face you see on Mount Rushmore. Yes, sir. One of the founding fathers. She looked like she can sign a hell of a constitution. She sure do. Hold on, y'all. One quick second. Hold on. Okay, so this just in. Now this should have been in the news, but it came later. So listen, I'm sorry. See, if I was anywhere near you, you'd have thrown something at me right then, wouldn't you? See? Uh-huh. You say a natural comedian. I'm telling you, I ain't telling jokes. I just be talking. Now, sometimes I do be joking, and I tell you when I'm joking. But listen, this just in. This just in. So y'all president, we back on Biden watch real quick. He done broke the law. So he failed to renew them leases by the deadline, which was yesterday. So officially ain't gonna be no offshore drilling or anything. So this gas stuff finna get worse. He did it on purpose, y'all. He did it on purpose. I'm gonna get the whole scoop and make sure I tell y'all tomorrow. I know we don't normally have Florida Negro News on Saturday, but I'll make sure I get it to you and give you all the details. Y'all listen, this man is trying to do all the dirt he can do before November. But yeah, back to that thing with clamps. With clamps. Clamps. Oh, clamps. Clamps put that in that dissent, and them people is mad. Yep. And this was after they refused, after they didn't after they declined to hear the religious liberty challenge to the New York City jab mandate. That was what he was writing his dissent to. Mm-hmm. Yep. He said they object on religious grounds to all of the jabs because they was developed using lines derived from aborted children. So yeah, he crazy, but he said it. Lynette say, LMAO, I can't sit next to my sister at fumes. Our sense of humor is off. Right. That's the kind of stuff I would get hit for a lot because I end up saying something stupid and have people laughing at the wrong times. It'd be inappropriate. It'd be real, 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 real inappropriate. So yeah, I wanted to close out with Clarence because I wanted y'all to know that's what Clarence said. Y'all need to get him. Y'all need to get Clarence. I didn't even know he was doing stuff like that. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. We done laughed enough for the day. I feel like we done laughed enough for the day. If I come back later so we can do some music, we'll probably go live in here real quick first before we jump over there to Twitch. And some of y'all know the number to call in for the prayer line. I'm gonna go ahead and post it up in case you don't have it. And y'all know those of you who receive text messages, it's gonna be a flurry of text messages to come out as soon as I get off this line. You had to adjust your eyes. James's twin. Oh yeah, with Monique. Yes, sir. I had to adjust mine too. Gabriel said, I'm not surprised the minute Joe did that. Yeah, he did that on purpose. He evil. Tanika C say the joke is on him because now they want to get rid of him. Now they want to get rid of interracial marriage. They're not gonna get rid of that. Them people ain't gonna ever do that. They're never gonna do that. They need your DNA. And to me, I'm like, who is that really a win for? Let's be honest. Who is that a win for? Absolutely. We will never fail to do so. Man, thank y'all for making me laugh. I have enjoyed myself immensely with y'all today. Listen, let's talk about the free stuff. All the free stuff. Listen, first off, thank y'all, everybody who hit the like button, because it's free. If you ain't hit it, it ain't too late. And it's still free. Go ahead and hit the like button. I sure appreciate it. Make sure y'all subscribe too. Because some of y'all I see here all the time, but I don't know if you subscribe. So double check. If your subscribe button is red, that means that you ain't subscribed yet. And we want you to be able to subscribe. So please hit your subscribe button and turn it gray. Also, the notification bell is free. Free. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you know every time we go live over here on this doggone porch. Please and thank you. If you want to become a channel member, channel membership link is in the description box below the video. Also, if you want Royal Family merchandise, our merch store link is also in the description box below the video. I couldn't believe how many of y'all didn't know we got a merchandise store. It's right in the description box. You can get your t-shirt, your hoodie, your tank top, your water bottle, your coffee mug. We even got onesies for the babies, doggone it, in the merchandise store. So y'all please interact with us. Come back, come again, come often. We happy to have you. I hope everybody remembered to do their random acts of kindness yesterday. I know I did. And also, enjoy the rest of your day. Y'all remember to be positive, be productive, be encouraged. Most importantly, remember to encourage somebody else. Share a smile, share a laugh, please. Those of you heading to the prayer line, come on over. And for everybody else, please remember, God loves you, I love you, and ain't a thing in the world you can do about it. I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.